Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we're playing an Otome game called Under Maintenance. If you don't know what an Otome game is, it is pretty much a Japanese romance game where you can date the sexy man of your dreams. And I thought to use this game to help me get started, push myself into actually record for my YouTube because I've been pushing it off since September. So yeah, let's get started. In advance, I want to apologize. I do have a speech impediment, so if it sounds nasally if it sounds nasally, that's pretty much it. Let's get started. I'm really liking this music, by the way. If you hear barking or anything, it's my dog in the background. I have a cat as well, and they like to go at each other, so yeah, heads up. Can I speak in this game, or do I have to do it myself? Phone, yep. Keys, check. Lip gloss, I managed to go a whole week without losing. Still got it. Badge? Hey, where's my work badge? 6 months ago, I took a position that required me to move to a new town. A fresh start in a fresh place. But without warning, my company decided to shutter that office almost as soon as I arrived. So with barely a severance check in my hand, I had to scramble to find a new job. A girl gotta eat, you know. Which brings us to today. Me living my exciting, glamorous life as a temp rental manager at a seasonal store in the local mall. You know what? You know the kind in the spring that leave fake plants and plastic garden gnomes? In the winter, it's shitty looking wreath and an ugly Christmas ornament? I guess I'm waiting for something better to come my way. If something better ever comes my way, someday. Someday doesn't look like today though. Today I seem to have lost my work badge. So now I get to wait for security to let me into the store. Well, I call HR about getting a replacement. Den of Evil? Yeah, I see it. Thank you for calling DOE, Human Resources. How can we not help you today? Hi, yes, I need a replacement work badge? Of course, let me look up your system. What's your name and position? Royal? Diandra Royal. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm the temporary manager of the small town location. Perfect, okay. We can see your file. Now for identity confirmation, please answer your security question. What is your best friend's name? Let's do Kelly. Thank you, Diandra Royal. It looks like your picture is outdated. Do you have a DOE app? Yes. We will hold while you take and upload a current photo to the app so we can get your file updated. I open the app on my phone and try to look as professional as possible. Oh, well, this is cool. Oh. I'm pale. Look at that one. Blonde. Why not? I'll blonde, so look at blonde. Thank you. Thank you. Just to confirm everything, your name is Diandra Royal. You are a temporary manager. You are 30 years. I'm 30. Jesus, I look like I'm 22. You are 30 years old, and your employee identifier is XX. I hate this. XX correct. That's correct. Excellent. Please give us 6 to 12 months to process and send out your new badge. Wait, what? 6 to 12 months? For a badge? They hung up. You've got to be kidding me. Well, will this store even be around in 6 to 12 months? Well, that was an awful start to my day. But it can only go up from here, right? I don't know about that one. Little did I know that my day was going to get worse. So much worse. Do I get fired? dolphin? We believe this room. What the actual hell was today? As if losing my badge at the start of the day wasn't bad enough, it has been one of the most busiest days at the store in a long time. Who would have guessed anyone would go crazy for a BOGO lawn ornament? The BOGO lawn ornament? Well, at least the new chapter of Heavily Love dropped during my shift. Heavily Love is an Otome gacha game I've been playing. A hardcore resource management simulator woven into a story filled with gut-wrenching Angus. That's how you spell Angus? I'm dyslexic too, guys. Bear with me. Plus all the hottest JPEGs of 2D men a girl can spend on. It has 3 main love interests and the 4th that used to be a secret but was recently added to the main cast. Honestly, who needs to date when I have 4 wonderful husbandos to keep me company? I pour a glass of my favorite drink and settle into play. Dear professionals, in order to improve the game experience, we will be under maintenance. Oh, for fuck's sakes. If the maintenance is not complete with the specific time, the period of maintenance will be extended. You will not be able to log into the game during the maintenance period. We are sorry for your disappointment. Really? Ugh, this day is literally the worst. I can't believe this is happening. Did I break a mirror? Step on a crack? Break my mother's back? Seriously, how can this day get any worse? I'm gonna get kicked out of our place. Actually, no. I don't know. I don't want to know the answer to that. After a long sip of my drink, I close the app and open my text. Hey, Diandra. What's wrong? I've had the worst day. Girl, tell me about it. Oh no, mine hasn't been great either. Is your game down too? Oh, we're weebs together. That's cute. Yes, you too? I wrote the customer service, but all I got was thank you for your understanding. What? How does that answer anything? Ugh, what am I supposed to do now? Well, maybe they're not as great as 2D husbandos, but I know what might cheer you up. You could use the dating app. What dating app? Oh, great. Oh my god, have you even opened it? I don't recall. Blind R? I made you a profile like so long ago. Oh my god, so long ago. Oh, that dating app. I actually have a date lined up here tonight. Hope it makes my not so great day better. Did that dolphin change color? Was it not like blue earlier? Come on, just give it a shot. I mean, the worst that could happen is you get a great story to tell. I'm sure there are worse things that could happen, like being locked up in someone's basement. It's supposed to be like foreshadowing or something. Still, I couldn't deny that they might have a point. I stew over the dating app for a bit. Call me old-fashioned, but I've never been a huge fan of dating apps. You look like someone who used it the most. I'm not gonna lie. What happened to meeting someone while you're out and about? A chance encounter? Seeing someone across the room that catches your eye? When I do that, they think I'm weird. So no, dating app it is. Feeling the world stop spinning on its axis as the person comes full force, the rest of the room fading away into nothing. That never happens to me. Never. Does this happen to anyone else? I still believe in the heart-pounding goosebump-inducing sensation that you get the first time you see someone that strikes your fancy. That, oh no, they're hot kind of feeling. All the time. Oh, oh, wow. I didn't know that. If you scroll with the mouse, you can, like, actually go back up to old, like, things. Oh, wow. But maybe I'm just as hopeless romantic. It's not like those moments have ever gotten me anywhere with romance. After all, Prince Charming is a myth, much like multiple orgasms. What? Girl? What? Honestly, this is not something I expect. I don't know why I didn't. But you know what? We'll go on. I put aside the Blink Art app while I would start browsing. Yell help for something else to do. I see a list for locally owned bar that caters to grown-ups. Aren't bars for all grown-ups? I don't know. Oh good. Because the last time I want to be around a pack of screaming, fall down, 20 drunk something that may accidentally throw up in my shoes. This is why I never go to parties. Or like bars. I'm 23. I've been to a few parties in my life, but never a bar. I'm not a drinker anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I get invited to some, but I never go. The reviews rave about friendly bartenders and clean tables, free of any kind of sticky residue. Oh god. And they have an open mic happening almost weekly. I like open mics. Some restaurants around my town have them, which is pretty nice. The open mic could be fun, just to see what kind of disaster would throw themselves to the wolves. Dating app or the bar? Oh, regardless, I should do something. Let's go to the bar. I take a shortcut by my complex through an alley. I'm definitely gonna get mugged. It's the quickest way to reach the bar. Huh? What was that? I suddenly feel something fuzzy rub against my leg. Itself against my leg. Oh, it's just a cat. Hey there. The fluffy white cat meows loudly as he does a figure 8 around my legs. This cat gonna trip me like my cat does in real life. I bend down to see if there's a collar hidden under his furry neck. Huh? No collar. My favorite sound in the world is a cat purring. Are you a stray? Sorry, kitty. I can't take you home. I can barely take care of myself. It's a beautiful cat. Oh my god. Is that the same, like, meow from Minecraft? Sorry. I'll find someone to take you in. No. Promise. Huh? It looks like they already have food. I can't help but feel bad for the cat. At least someone is feeding them. Though, I pat its fluffy head and continue to walk. Continue on my way, cats, man. I've walked past this bar a couple times on my way to and from work, but never stepped inside. No time like the present. This bar, though, like old kind of fashion, I guess. Well, it's not terribly busy inside. There are quite a few people here. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, he's cute. I like the tattoos. Guessing by the tattoos, I'm guessing he's into music. I feel like he's doing the live band. The shirt helps with it as well. I let my eyes wander and see a handsome, if a bit grudgy looking man fixing the beer tap. Who wouldn't like to meet a man who's good with his hands? Oh my god. As admiring the handyman, I hear the crowd fussing about the lack of beer and cola. The drinks must all be part of the same pressure system. Oh, who are you? Glancing over to the mic area, an adorable looking guy is setting up a mic. Are we just gonna meet all the guys here? Because that's quick. I wonder what kind of performer he is. Could be a musician, maybe a singer. Hot. The open mic guy looks like he wouldn't be afraid to drink a mixed beverage, but also might be into something classic. He looks like he'll drink it like a gin and tonic. Don't know why I just thought of it, but it's been forever since I've had a Shirley Temple. Well, I'm glad I decided to go out tonight. This place is cute, and it's also filled with very nice looking bodies. People. Making my way to the fairly crowded bar, I spotted the only empty seat sandwiched between the wall and a red-haired guy. I look for a place to set my bag down, or I hear someone's voice a little too close.
You can set it on the bar. It's not sticky.
Excuse me?
Your bag. You can set it on the bar.
Loading screen. I did not think this guy would have red hair. I did not. Okay. Thanks.
You must be new around here. I've never seen you before.
This guy is also cute, but I don't know why he's talking to me so close. It makes me a little uncomfortable, so I shift away from him. Even though the red hair is drinking a cheap beer at the moment, he looks like he'll drink a cheap beer. He definitely looks like he'd enjoyed the latest Rick Rock custom drink trend that messes up your kidneys. He looks like someone who will host a party, drinks a lot of beer, and you must be a regular.
Just doing my part to support the local economy.
I like his voice, too.
Mark, what did I tell you about bothering my customers?
And who is he? Yo, these men are fine.
Bothering? What are you talking about? More like you're bothering us right now.
They're brothers. They look like brothers.
Don't you have glasses to wash or something?
They're twins. Are they twins?
Whatever, man. I'll be back.
Wow, even the bartender is cute. So we really did meet them all here. I wonder what would happen if I clicked the dating app. He's definitely looked like the type to drink whiskey from a small independent distillery or a handmade soda. How prestigious. The bartender rolls his eyes and turns his attention to me.
Sorry about that. He's perfectly harmless. Can I
his smile.
get you something to drink?
He's cute. Oh my god. Oh yes, please. Do you have a favorite?
Well, it depends on what you're in the mood for. We have beer, some cocktails, and a pretty decent selection of non-alcoholic drinks.
We came to a bar. We're gonna get something alcoholic. Order custom drink. I found this mixed drink on Rick Rock. Can you make it? It's an espresso martini. The bartender leaves to make a drink. He doesn't seem too pleased, but I've always wanted to try it. And today seems as a good day as any. The espresso martini, eh? Classy. Well, maybe Mark isn't so bad. Are we taking one of them to bed? Oh, have you had it before? Of course, they have a decent one here, surprisingly. Hey Luca, make it two. I'll take care of the lady too. I'm sure I can hear Luca groan. Thanks, but no thanks. I can pay for myself.
No can do, ma'am. This one and any other drink is on me.
What a gentleman. But at the same time, calm down. Well, thanks, I suppose. But you're not touching them.
Ooh. Kitty has claws. Yes, ma'am.
I just cringed. Oh my god. Ew. No thank you. Get out. I don't know why, but like, pet names like that, I guess, I call it a pet name, or like, names like that make me cringe. Especially when like it's like a flirtatious mode. Maybe this guy isn't so bad after all. I'm smitten for this guy, man. Jesus. 2 espresso martinis. Be careful of this one. So, what do you do for fun? Oh my god. I'll tell you when we get back to my place. Excuse me? I mean, that's what you hear, right? That's why we met. Oh my god, he's so sad. No. I came here to get out of my apartment, and the seat happened to be empty. You were pretending to be a gentleman? Well, duh. I was saving a spot for you. Oh, he's gonna be upset, bro. Oh, so does Kitty have a name? Or should I just call you Hot Babe 69? Oh my god. Excuse me? Don't play coy with me now. We agreed to meet up here tonight through Blind R. You said you were lonely. What? You said you were lonely and wanted to come home with me tonight. It's me, man of your dreams. You had me confused. Either someone played a prank on you or you got stood up, but whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's not me. I never used a Blind R. I don't want to call it blank. Blind. No way. Did this seriously happen again? Part of me glad I didn't choose to go in Blind R. It sounds like Mark has had some issues with it. I feel bad for him. I can't help but can't help but feel for his bad luck. No, let's talk to him. Sounds like you have some experience with being stood up. Did I hit a sore spot? What do you know anyways? Oh, fuck you. We were just chatting. It's not like I'm the one who stood you up. Before we continue, Luca comes to check on our drinks. He seems to notice the tension between us and looks at me.
Hey.
Can I get anything else, miss? An angel shot, maybe? An angel shot, maybe? Mark can't be that bad, can he? I'm actually fine, thanks. Maybe we can have a refill on our drinks instead? It's not what I'd do. I'll get you refills on your espresso martinis. The bartender leaves with the empty glasses. He seems skeptical of my decision to stay and chat with Mark. Despite my inner... Should we trust Mark? Despite my inner voice telling me I should probably take his cue and bail, I can't help but feel a bit... The communities? I don't know, I'm dyslexic, guys. Leave me alone. With Mark for having had a poor experience with a dating app in the past. And I find Mark interesting.
Ugh.
He seems like a basketball player. You think? One time is a coincidence? Twice is shitty luck. 3 times, well. This is the 3rd time someone's matched with him on Blind R and stood him up.
It almost feels like this stupid app is playing a joke on me.
Then why do you keep using it? Well, how else am I supposed to meet someone? Maybe things would have been different if I had gone to those parties they have in the old abandoned warehouse behind campus. Aren't you a little old for campus parties? I meant back when I was taking classes. Sure, buddy. I mean, why don't you just why don't you just do what you're doing now? Strike up a casual conversation with the woman at the bar. Even if I'm starting to regret it. The women who come here aren't looking to mess with me. He throws a dark look down at the other side of the bar. As if on cue, the bartender extricates himself from a gaggle of giggling girls congregating at the bar at the other side to serve us a new espresso martinis, as well as a couple of glasses of water. I'm impressed, Mark. You haven't managed to scare this one away.
Ugh.
Yet. And what the hell is that supposed to mean, pretty boy? He's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. Luca's pretty cute.
Hmm?
That's a good thing. Take it as a compliment. Maybe it means you can't stop coming. Maybe it means you can stop coming here every night. You come here every night? Oh, so that's what you're trying to say. Oh, so that's what you're trying to say. You have to resort to dating apps because no one here will talk to you. Hey now, when you put it like that, makes me sound sad and pathetic. You said it, not me. Anyways, shout if you need something. You keep trying the same thing over and over, even though it doesn't work. Well, I guess it's not much better. Well, I guess I'm not much better. I would have stayed home if my game wasn't under maintenance. Wait, did I seriously just admit that? Wait, a game? You'd rather stay at home and play a game? Is he blushing? I'm confused. Or is he drunk? A video game? Yeah, so what? Is this dude actually judging me right now? Are you surprised? A little, sure. Why? Mike waves his hand towards the bar of Patreons, getting a little too close. Look.
I don't... You don't look like the way you act, that's all.
Well, how do I look like I act? Sorry to disappoint. Like you're high class, too good for a place like this. A place like this?
Yeah, a place like this. A small bar in a small-ass town, staying home and playing video games.
I hate when this games does this, where like sometimes they will talk, sometimes they won't. Persona games are exactly like that, and it annoys me to no end. You think high-class people are too good for video games? I mean, yeah. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You definitely don't give off a video game vibes. You know gamers come in any shapes and sizes, right? I guess. But isn't that a little too embarrassing to admit out loud? Not at all. I enjoy what I enjoy. It looks like he wanted to say something more. But before he can, I continue. What if I were to make a snap judgment about you and your appearance? I'll bite. What's your snap judgment of me? You can't let go of your high school days. Oh my god! I can see it. Oh. What makes you think that? Your beaten up Leatherman jacket that has your name and high school on it. The way you seem to crave attention.
So what? I love this jacket. And yeah, who wouldn't want to pay attention to me?
I don't. Hold on.
So what? I love this jacket.
Do you have an actual answer to that, or is that rhetorical? Guys, I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. A question you don't actually want to answer to. Right. I totally knew that. Sure. Moving on. Hit me with your next shot. What else do you think about me? You work at a car dealership. What makes you think that? The scabby attitude, the cocky smile, the way you're somehow keeping me talking despite of the obvious red flags. Your overconfident attitude. You don't appear to be shy about talking to others. Yeah, it's not a bad skill to have. In some cases. Sorry, but no dice. That's not my job. So what do you do? Building contractor, an occasional private transportation provider. I may have many impressive talents, it would seem. That's right. Glad you recognize it. You definitely didn't catch the sarcasm in my voice. What kind of construction? It's whatever my uncle wants done. He usually does infrastructures, contracts, but sometimes we can do the commercial or industrial stuff. Right now we're building a new parking garage for the town hall. We're waiting on our supplier for more concrete. But overall, the project is looking good. I'm surprised how smart he sounds with his job. But, you don't want to hear about that. You'll probably have some up-to-date high-class fancy job or something. Now who's making snap judgments? I'm a temp retail as a shitty seasonal store. That pop-up on the mall? Oh, it's not pop-up anymore. You know, you seem familiar. What happened? We helped the mall with interior construction. Small world, huh? You're right. Who the hell wants to talk about work? Exactly. So, moving on. Before we could go any further with the conversation, applause is heard, and the guitarist on stage early has left. A young, nerdy-looking guy takes the stage. Oh well. Oh hey, I recognize him from earlier. This guy again. What do you mean, this guy? He did a comedy routine. Oh my god. Last week, it was the most cringiest thing I've ever seen. Well, it still wasn't as bad as the hot cross buns on Kazoo, but it was up there. I was good at hot cross buns on the Kazoo. Okay? My talent. Hot cross buns on a Kazoo. No, never mind. Despite my morbid curiosity. So why come here during the open mic if it annoys you? There's no other place around here that serves drinks like this one. I think I'm going to say something to that comedy nerd. Well, I don't think it's a good idea. I do overhear a bit of man routine. Oh my god. After I vanished, the Otome and the labyrinth phone tree, I finally located the option to cancel my service and find myself face to face with the final boss, the rentation specialist. Why have I seen this joke, guys? I'm not gonna make it funny, regardless if it is or not. I stand fast against my mortal foe and explain that I want to cancel my service. In exchange, they counterattack me with the offer of a free year of What is that? Content commemorate company TV plus. Oh my god, get this guy off the stage. I'm with Mark. This is not funny. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna do nothing. I don't want to get involved. After a moment of compilation, I decided to say nothing. Just watching Mark make a complete ass of himself.
I wish I were laughing.
The comedy routine stops and the audience look at Mark. I should have told him to stop. Now I feel embarrassed. Secondhand embarrassment. What? Sir, can you please wait until the end of the show for feedback? No way, man. No one wants to hear your talent. I feel sad. I feel bad for this guy now. Mark commentary is rather cringy too, but maybe he's not necessarily wrong. The comedy routine is not great. Before Mark can say anything, Luca appears. Okay, Mark, that's enough. If you can't respect the open mic, you have to leave. Mark scoffs, looks at me, and then back at Luca. Before he says anything else, he stomps out of the bar. The commotion is quickly forgotten. The mic resumes without missing much of a beat, but I don't really pay much attention. But I keep looking at the general direction of the exit, where Mark just slammed the door as he left. Here, keep the change. Sorry. I'll place some cash in the bar to cover both mine and Mark's drinks, along with a little extra as an apology to Luca. As I start to leave, Luca's kind voice stops me.
Hey.
You don't have to pay for that guy, you know, and you have nothing to apologize for. It's fine. I know what a pain it could be to deal with those assholes. Thanks, though. I dash out the door and hope to catch up to Mark. Are we going to get it with Mark tonight? Mark? You didn't have my back at all in there. Why should I? You were acting like a complete asshole. Why were you so abstinent about publicly humiliating that poor guy anyways? Because people like him piss me off. Look at my bay. Like him? What, someone unafraid of consequences? Unafraid to be himself in public? People that just think to walk through here, share their problems without a care, and expect the other to sympathize with them.
And then, they just leave when they want. Unload their baggage and leave it for us.
Do you have daddy issues, Mark? He seems to be glaring at me now. Are you still talking about that comedian? Mark paused as I questioned him. He didn't really seem to put together a coherent thought. I didn't load any baggage on you, so why are you looking at me?
Ugh.
What does any of that matter anyways? Forget it. No, sir. You don't get to make a comment and get away with not explaining more.
I don't know you well enough for me to get into that right now. But, if you want to, we can get to know each other more.
I like his voice. Guys, he's a red flag. He's a giant red flag. Stop me. Before it gets too late later on. ... Don't push your luck, pal. Before we continue our conversation, a grudgy-looking guy covered in music-related tattoo heads out of the bar.
Hey.
Hey, Mark. Still lingering outside? Yeah, it's public property. What are you gonna do about it? It's not. It's still part of the bar.
Ugh.
What are you, the bouncer? What happened to you, man? Not all of us leaves this place, you know? Not all of us got to leave this place, you know? Not that you could appreciate it anyways.
Noble, dependable Theo. Making sacrifices
his name is
for his
Theo?
family.
I like that name.
Why don't you take off on your high horse and get out of my face?
I'm rethinking my thought, Mark. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't about me. Are they gonna fight? Mark gets closer to the grudgy man. It's pretty obvious they have some history together, and I don't want to see a fight break out. Hey Mark, let's just leave. Mark pauses for a second, gets back off, and get close to me. You sure? Let's go. Yeah, sure. Let's go. It's not worth my time. Are we gonna get it tonight with Mark? Mark holds my hand as we depart. That's cute. But at the same time, red flags everywhere. Just scattered all over. Mark holds my hand as we depart. That's cute. But still, red flags everywhere. I'm pretty sure I can hear Theo mutter something melancholy, but I can't make sure what it is. Why are we holding hands with Mark? Away from the bar, Mark's mood shifts completely, like a shark in pursuit of its prey. He turns to me closely and places a hand on my shoulder. So why don't we continue this party somewhere else? You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Sure. Sure. What were you thinking? I have a buddy throwing a party at his place. Want to go? He seems eager to hurry up and get out of this area. I just thought he's trying hard to put off talking about anything real. I do kind of want to spend more time with him though. Girl, he's a red flag! Yeah, okay. Lead the way. I'll get a... Is it like a taxi? The Hyper arrives soon as they expected. It is... Maybe it's like the company name. I take this opportunity to pull out my phone and text Kelly. Well, I met someone tonight. You try blind R. I don't know why I call it blind R. No, but I went to the local bar where there are a lot of cute people. But I decided to keep talking to this guy. Give me the details. No, he's hard to describe. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure why I'm drawn to him. But we're in a Hyper to his friend's party right now. Oh no. Go on. Oh no. I can't go on after you saying that. He's hard to describe. Not entirely sure why I'm drawn to him. Diandra, how many of your previous partners does that describe? Wait, this isn't a relationship. Mark, it's not like that. I support you, just be careful. I'm not gonna say my whole name. Of course, I'll pin my location to send it to you. So, just a heads up. When I first made this video, it was almost an hour long. And I didn't realize how long it was. So I'm going to be splitting this video into 3 parts. And I'm not making intros or outros for any of them. So have fun.